Dear Kong, a few years ago, I saw the cover of a Directors Guild magazine showing you in a large, easy chair, wearing house slippers and watching scenes of yourself on television at the top of the Empire State Building. There were banana peels on the floor beside you, and on a table nearby, there was a framed photograph of me. I found that quite touching. It let me know I had been some influence in your life. I wonder whether you know how strong a force you have been in mine. For more than half a century, you have been the most dominant figure in my public life. To speak of me is to think of you. To speak to me is often a prelude to questions about you. Sometimes I am asked whether I get tired of hearing so much about you, of being asked so many questions. I say I don't get tired because I have good energy. I could go on to say that I also have respect for you, but that would be hard for people to understand, considering most would think you meant to do me harm. I feel that you never did mean harm to me. My children knew that when they saw our film for the first time. He didn't want to hurt you, they said. He just liked you. I felt we had a tacit understanding that there were some beautiful moments in King Kong, that we both appreciated the location given us for the scene where you held me in your left hand and pulled at my skirt with your right hand, as though taking petals from a flower. The other scene I find unforgettable is you in your last moments, just before falling from the top of the Empire State Building. You would put me down very carefully, as though wanting me to be safe. You felt your chest where you had been shot, knowing you were doomed. That scene puts a lump in my throat. When I told this to an interviewer for a French magazine, he cried, "At last then, Kong has won." Your influence has affected the way people respond to me. It made Leonard Bernstein pick me up when we were first introduced in the lobby of a theater. It made Tennessee Williams exclaim at our first meeting as he held tightly to my hand, "I am glad you got away from that big ape." Sometimes I fantasize that with all that influence, you might be able to help bring about peace in the world. In my mind, I outline a script that has you buried under Fifth Avenue, where you fell after the airplane shot you down. You've been sleeping there right into the 1980s. On a very early morning, you begin to move when discovered by subway repairmen. You push up, out, and across Manhattan and wade into the Hudson River, bathing away your sleepiness. You sit for a while on the Jersey Palisades. Then the top of the Empire State Building comes into your focus. You imagine you see Ann Darrow there and wade back across the Hudson, causing huge waves as you go, and once again, you climb to the top of that building where you last saw her. Only she isn't there now, and all you can do is cling to the spire and to your memories. You have accumulated so much affection over all the years that no one, absolutely no one, wants to kill you. What the whole world wants is to save you. All military attitudes are suspended while your case is considered. At the United Nations, you are foremost on the agenda. How to rescue you, where to give you safe haven. After offers from Russia, China, and even South Africa, there is a representative from Skull Island who gently proposes the obvious: why not return you to your native island? A great helicopter is obtained with a huge and comfortable net attached. The representative from Skull Island goes up and talks quietly to you, so you will go willingly into the net. Now, every rooftop in New York is alive with citizens watching, waving, calling out fond farewells as the helicopter circles the city before heading south. Their affection goes with you. I had thought of letting you drop onto a rocket as you reach Cape Canaveral, but that gets a little fantastic, and it's better to think of you in carpet slippers and at home, the way Mishkin pictured you on the cover of the Directors Guild magazine. These reflections will let you know that I think of you and feel it only fair to tell you I am writing about a lot of times that have nothing to do with you, long before we met. Once we met, you had a pretty strong hold on me. Affectionately, Fay.